All right, what is up, tycoons? What's up, traders? Super excited for today's video. We're talking about one of my favorite cryptocurrencies, which is Kaspa. Guys, just take a look at this massive rally, okay? Kaspa, from its lows to its highs, has rallied over 8,000%. I mean, people are still talking about a bear market. What bear market? Kaspa says, what bear market? I don't see a bear market. We're extremely bullish. I'm going to go over the key levels as well as go over some very important news with Kaspa. So, the news actually is that there is now a cold storage wallet compatible with Kaspa, and that is today's sponsor. It is the Tangem cryptocurrency cold storage wallet. It's really awesome. I use this in particular. Your money is not safe on the exchanges. We all know that now, especially after FTX. So more about that later. Okay, we'll go ahead and dive into the different things that I've been looking at and tracking on Kaspa from a technical analysis perspective. As you can see, most recently, we just blew past our bullish price targets, and we're now flipping those prior resistance levels to support, which is exactly what you want to see. I was tracking this original 5-wave structure, but after we just blew past these, I'm zooming out a little bit to some of the larger time frames, and I do see a possible larger macro structure, a 5-wave structure, taking Kaspa up into the 50 cents area. So I'm going to break down how I come up with these structures by going over some of the previous setups that we have in here, really explaining some of the different strategies. So make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Before we go any further, the content provided in this YouTube channel is for informational and educational purposes only and is not intended to be relied upon as legal, financial, or investment advice. Myself and any individuals that appear on this YouTube channel are not registered financial advisors or brokers. Trading in stocks, bonds, commodities, and crypto involve a significant amount of risk. And a significant risk of loss. It's not suitable for all investors. So be sure to read through the full disclaimer, and we'll go ahead and get straight into it, guys. So this is that macro 5-wave structure right here. All right. Now, if you're not familiar, markets tend to move in 3-wave and 5-wave structures. And one of the ways that people track these structures is through the Elliott waves, right? And so you can see here we got a wave 1 up, a wave 2 retracement, wave 3 right here, and we're pulling back now into wave 4 territory. As long as we stay above these 3 levels right here, which are the 38.2, the 50%, and the 61.8% levels, then we're in healthy wave 4 retracement territory. And we're going to be looking to see if we can maintain above here and hit our wave 5 territory. Okay. Now that's going to take us up to the 50 cents, even possibly up to the 60 cents region on Kaspa. But remember, this is more of a macro chart. All right, so it's going to take time for this to develop, and it's not going to happen overnight. Okay. Now, the reason we use these levels is because nothing moves in a straight line down and nothing moves in a straight line up. Rather, you get a move up, retracement, continuation of the trend, or a move down, retracement, continuation of the trend, right? And so you use the Fibonacci levels to identify that trend continuation. So we see we had the move up, we retraced down here near our 61.8, we held above that level, and then we continued our uptrend, and now we are retracing again. Now, if you break through your major retracement levels, right? So let's say you move up, you retrace, and you start consolidating and break through there, you can spot a potential downside reversal, right? Same thing with the upside. If you move down, retrace, consolidate, and then break through those retracement levels, you can spot an upside reversal. So we need to be very, very cautious, all right, of the 0.0188 level. If we break through there and flip that to resistance from support, there's a strong chance Kaspa is going to get some type of a reversal and retest its previous lows. So you need to be very, very mindful of that. Okay. So, that's what I'm tracking now on a overall larger structure. If we look at the previous video setup, all right, we had a much smaller, this is on the daily time frame now, versus the weekly. And, originally I was tracking this wave 1 up, 2 down, healthy retracement. We hit the wave 3 bullish price targets. And then we retraced here to our 50% level, and we blew, as I mentioned, right past all of the bullish price targets. And we're actually breaking through and flipping those to resistance right now. Now, if you look at your MACD right here, this is a very useful indicator for spotting potential entries and exits, right? When you see it curl up above, that's typically what's known as an entry signal on the MACD. And here currently it's making an attempt to curl above. So we don't have confirmation yet. Over here, we had some question marks in this area right here on what the MACD was going to do. Was this thing going to curl down and potentially give us an exit signal, right? Like we did get over here. If you see when the red line crossed down below this yellow line, right, we've had a pretty significant drop since that time, but we've already started recovering very quickly. So, if we can potentially get it to curl back upwards again, we may be seeing that fifth wave coming here soon, sometime soon. Just a matter of if we can get the right signals, right? And if we zoom in a little bit more, all right, at some of the previous setups, and this is on a smaller time frame. Even now, this is the 4-hour chart. You see, we had the wave 1 up, retracement, right? Wave 3 up, then we retraced to the 61.8, and then we continued up, right? And we're just continuing these, bullish 5-wave structures. And typically after a 5-wave structure, you see an ABC correction, which is exactly what we got over here. So I remember at this time period when we hit these bullish price targets, and we ended up forming that right shoulder right here. I told a lot of people, hey, we not only do we have a head and shoulders, but we also finished a bullish wave count. And we're going to be looking for some type of ABC correction here. And I mentioned, multiple times, for the uptrend, but you can see here, it definitely works for a downtrend as well too, right? We moved down, we retraced up to our 50% retracement level, and then we continued that trend down. Okay, so this is why I use some of these strategies, and these are some of the strategies that I use to come up with price targets on Kaspa. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and you're learning something new. Now, time for the big news, guys. Okay, Tangem has officially launched and is compatible with Kaspa now. So that's really awesome that, now you can purchase Kaspa and take it off of the exchanges and, put it on your Tangem cold storage wallet. Now, what's really awesome, if you take a look, it looks just like a credit card, guys. So, no longer do you have to worry about, having to have a PC or a laptop or anything like that to plug it in. There's no wires, anything like that. It's also completely waterproof. Okay, so you can completely submerge into water. All right, it's freezable as well, so it's weather resistant to heat as well as being frozen, right? You can freeze it and it still will work. All right, now I don't recommend doing that because why would you just want to randomly freeze it? But plenty of people have frozen it to actually test it out, and it still does actually work. And all you guys need to do, okay, is go to the Google Play Store, go to the Apple App Store, right, and download the Tangem app today. And when you go to make your purchase, use code ZACHLY, that's ZACHLY, just like the channel name ZachlyTrades, and that will get you a discount on your purchase. Okay, now they come in packs of 2 or 3 cards, and the additional cards are used for backup, right? So that's what's really awesome, right? With Tangem, you can have multiple cards for the same wallet, but with other hardware wallets, there's no backups, right? So if you lose that cold storage wallet, your cryptocurrency essentially is lost forever, right? And we don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen to you guys. I don't want it to happen to myself. So what I have is I have 3 Tangem cards. All right. And if something does happen to, my cold storage wallet, I have 2 backups available, guys. That way my cryptocurrency is more secure. I really love that feature. All right. Now it's super easy to use. You just scan and activate, you set up the password, and you can start making transactions now. So, take your money off of these exchanges. You can't trust them. If it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. I recommend the Tangem wallet. All right, so download the app today, use code ZACHLY when making a purchase, and you guys will get a discount, on your purchase.